Hey, please disregard that message just now. That was not from me. That's from my unintentional guest speakers. Good evening. How is you? I am exhausted as balls. Oh my god. You know how Christmas was on, well, it's yesterday, but it'll be in 2 days and 2 minutes. Christmas was delayed for me because some of my family and relatives had Christmas work days. They had to work on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and so they figured, oh, let's just push off the family Christmas to the Saturday, which is in 2 minutes. And so I thought I had some time. Oh, I have an extra 2 days. Well, one day because, well, Christmas I'll be at home. Plus, there was a storm yesterday and some of today as well. Excuse me. Hey, do you want to go laugh in the hallway? Lower it. See, I don't want to be like that, but here I am because people don't like to listen to me apparently. So what happens is I put off a lot of Christmas shopping because A, I was sick. B, I had to help out with school things, and I had to do a whole bunch of errands, and I'm and 29, I am dealing with middle age health challenges. And so all those combined, and with colds and stuff. Yeah, I had stupid ass colds. Gift shopping was not at my top priority list. Not to mention the stupid ass inflation left and right. Am I right? Everything's stupid expensive. Like maybe for this year's Christmas, we just give each other groceries. Like, oh my god, the groceries is insane, and I'm all like hella tired. I barely managed to get enough gifts. I kind of, but there is some I wish I'm like I should get them more. Is that what they asked? Are they sure that's enough? Because I gave like one of their family members more than I'm kind of like feel awkward giving one more than the other, and it looks like I favor that other person. But when they don't ask for much, and I'm like, are you sure? I feel bad. I'm still that's why I'm like I'm not 100% complete with the gift giving. I did write tags on them, but they're just like notes, post-it notes. Oh, hello. What's up? Sorry, I was ranting about the inevitability of Christmas. I everyone's is done except my family. We have ours tomorrow, or rather today now that it's midnight here, and I'm like, ugh. I will not say what exactly I gave for Christmas because it's not yet. And just in case, I'm pretty sure most of my family doesn't watch this stuff, and I want to keep it that way. But just in case, I'm not saying what I got them for Christmas. For belated Christmas. Oh my god, I'm hella tired. Like, why are you on here then? Sorry, I'm reading right now. Live stream right. Oh, hey, thank you. How to spell Mark. I appreciate that a lot. Hope you had a great holiday. Yeah, as much as I want to say I do work hard on these live streams, I do and I don't at the same time. I do this mostly because I don't like video editing. Ugh. But this isn't so much laziness. This actually motivates me not to edit videos, rather. It's more so I push myself to keep doing art because a lot of middle aged people eventually just stop doing it. Or I knew people who were into art or drawing or some kind of creative outlet, and then they just decide, you know what, I don't have enough time. I have a kid, I have a marriage, I have this and that. I don't have time for art. Me, I have to keep doing it, or I can totally just stop doing art entirely, and I try my best not to be like that. So that is the main reason why this live stream is here. Another reason for those of you just tuning in, why I also want to have this live stream is to kind of motivate others to get into art. You have no excuse. You do not need top quality materials from the fancy schmancy art stores. Even though they do like, oh, you just love the quality. Like, oh, shut up. Just go to Walmart, go to Target, Hobby Lobby, whatever. Start small. If you want to advance onto the quality stuff, go right ahead. Just save your money. But for me, I don't use the art professional grade. Or I don't care for that. I just want stuff that works and it's fine long term, and I'm good. That's it. And I was supposed to work on a painting that I think was gonna be a gift, but I got distracted and started working on this because this Spotty Dotty, she's been bothering me. I thought I had a good idea, but then for some reason my brain and my hands did not correlate together, and so she's kind of lopsided. I'm sorry, girl. You didn't deserve that. I'm gonna try to fix you, but no promises. I did add some pencil lines, but it's still not doing it justice. But I will keep trying while my background noise tries to challenge me to speak louder. Hello, not him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am so stupid tired. Once upon a time, I used to love Christmas, but that was from the receiving end of gift giving. When you have to give gifts for X amount of people and worry about groceries, especially in this freaking economy, and catching colds and flus and blah blah blah, and dealing with school end of year projects. Well, I didn't have to participate, thankfully, but you still have to go there. You have to make donations and all that stuff, and doing errands left and right, and doing Christmas shopping, and then getting sick. It's like, what the fuck? Can for Christmas, can I just stay in bed? That's a good Christmas. You just stay in bed and go to sleep, go to the bathroom, take a crap, and crawl back to bed, just go back to sleep. That sounds really nice. Maybe as a kid, I was like, that's stupid. Why would you want? As an adult, oh my god, that sounds hella nice. Holy shit. Like, I don't even need a luxury ass vacation. Just let me go to sleep. And no one disrupts me. That's another thing. If no one disrupts me and I get actual sleep, that is an utmost dream at this point. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying, but I hope it's good. But still, either way, if it's good, thank you for tuning on in. I only know one language and a few minor, not minor. I have minor capabilities in at least three more languages, but they're not high enough to be considered fluent, unfortunately. Just enough to get me kind of out of trouble, more or less. Oh my god. I also thought I can do this Christmas wreath by Christmas. It's already the 27th, so clearly I failed that deadline. But there's no deadline. This is just me trying to cram in some actual Christmas art and failing miserably at it because shit happens. uh, yeah, but I still like it. I like the idea that I had here. Well, it's not really my idea. I just saw Sanrio Christmas wreath with the usual friends: Hello Kitty, Pom Pom Pudding, Choco Cat, whatever. And I replaced them with characters I don't see as often. Though these two are very popular. I they gradually became popular. Originally they were not. But especially recently, he's gotten popular. He also has some series. Tuxedo Sam has some with his two brothers. Oh, I need to make one with his two other brothers. That would be hella cute. I think I did another wreath, but it did not. I think I did it in a rush. It's not as good as I don't know if this is. It's yet to be determined if this is good. Let me get the other one. Give me a sec. When did I make them? I think this might have counted as a trial run for this. I think I saw someone else's version. It was way prettier. They did digital art, and I liked what they did, but their version was pink. Mine is blue. So it was very, I'm going to say rushed. um Actually, when did I? Oh, I think this is one of those wooden little decorations from Daiso where they have like Disney things or whatever, and I painted over it with just acrylic paints. I did put in some acrylic paint pens for line art, but this again, this was rushed. I know I could have done better, but this is just me being picky. And I had a few other characters that I did not include here, like Mr. Bear's Dream and Hello Kitty's twin sister. I always feel bad for her. She never had her own standalone series. She was always with Hello Kitty because they just said, oh, she's shy. She needs Hello Kitty around her. So that's an excuse for not having Hello Kitty out of the light. They had to put this poor girl always with Hello Kitty because she's shy. See, that's how I know some of the lore sucks. But here I am. I know this kind of stuff. But yeah, I kind of readjusted it a bit based off another version of the Christmas wreath. And this one was a lot cuter, I think. Let me see. Ugh. So yeah, I think this is a lot cuter. But this girl, I don't know. She's either a hit or miss. And this time she's a miss, but that was my fault. It's not her fault. It's all me. I screwed up. So I have to try to fix it, but there's already marks of me trying to go over what I screwed up on. So yeah, it's not going to be a smooth painting. I could sand it down, but that is pushing a bit much. It depends on how many layers I do. So here's hoping, I suppose. Okay, and I also have to do some white touch-ups because this is not going. It's getting kind of messy, and I'm not a clean painter. I mean that's redundant, but like in terms of it coming out clean on the first attempt, no, it's not. It's gonna take a long while for me. So this is one of the downsides of not having the top quality of quality, especially with paints. It doesn't run as smooth. I think there's a method. Some people have like their own custom method of making the acrylic paint more smooth when you paint. Because sometimes after a while the paint starts getting kind of chunky and thick, but you can add either water, acrylic, gesso, or this kind of oil stuff. Do I have it here? Acrylic medium, I think. It's not a retarded cure. Oh yeah. A slow dry medium. Yes, that's this crap here. One of it anyway. And I tried it. It's just okay. But the thing is, it's not really that complicated of a painting, so I don't want to use it for this. This is just a last minute standalone. Oh, let's just see how far I get, and I hope I can get this done by Christmas. I did not, but I still think the idea is cute. So I guess I can hold out till next year to make this a decoration of sorts. And then for whatever reason, I think I mentioned, I can't find certain ornaments. I think my mom put them away somewhere, and I'm kind of cranky about that because I was like, where the heck are they? And the funny thing is, she's out of town, so I can't ask her where she put it. Or if I do ask, it's going to be a good chance if I don't know. And I was like, oh my God. uh, yeah, so I'm like, well, I can only look so far and I didn't have time, so I gotta wait next year. Ugh, fun. Oh my God, January is seriously. Wait, is it next week already? I think so. Oh my God, 27. Oh my God, yeah, next this coming Thursday. Oh God, already 2026 next week. That's insane. Can you believe that? I don't want to believe it. I'm like, oh God, what is this fresh hell of 2026? Please be a lot better than 2025. Please. And definitely be way better than 2024. Because these past 2 years have been kicking me in the head. And some more than others. So I'm not saying, oh, my life was miserable during those. No, there are people way worse. I guarantee it. But that doesn't make it any better. Like, can you give me a break? Damn it. Can you make the groceries a little less lower besides just eggs? The eggs did improve, but that's about it. Okay, sorry, I'm looking for more paint, paint, painting stuff. Please don't fall stuff. I'll be upset. Okay. So now I gotta figure out. Okay, so I was gonna make this bigger. That was the paint palette, not my butt. Okay. Also, if you stick around longer than 5 minutes, thank you so much. I always appreciate people who stick around. If you chat, that's all right. Just please be appropriate. Be nice and kind is good, but I know we just met, so I don't expect you to be kind. You can be nice and all that good stuff. Also, thank you earlier for that person who's trying to, just show some level of support. That's super sweet. Thank you so much. But yes, I should try to wander in on some people's. I do that. I used to do that a few times, but it has to be something I'm interested in. But the problem is I have a short attention span, and I have stuff to do, and you can kind of hear from the background. I always got something because of them. So yes, there's no guarantee I can follow through. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did a while ago. It's just I think there were live stream channels too, and there were gaming live stream channels, and they were actually pretty cool because they were also playing Black Myth Wukong when I was playing, and I was suggested to do tutorials for Black Myth Wukong, but I don't like doing tutorials because I'm very boring, and I don't like making tutorials. That's the other thing, because I don't follow my rules all the time, and sometimes what I do does not work for everyone. So I want to make something that works for everyone, including my dumb self. You know? Oh, hello. What's up? I'm trying to mix paint. Oh god, this is one thing I don't like about painting. I have to figure out a color, and if I don't have the color on the in the bottle and can't mix it with white, black, or whatever opposite color, I have to custom make it, and I hate it because I don't use that much. And then I was like, oh, I want to keep this color, and I try to store it away, and then I don't use it for months and it's dry. Then I can't remember how to make the color. Isn't that fun? No. Well, I can't do all of this at the moment because I have another painting to work on. I don't think I can finish it. When I'm doing this, I'm hella distracted. Yeah, I had so much to do. I'm pretty sure I did like 90% of the stuff I had to do. But then I still have to clean up. I mean, wash dishes, clean up the crap I did earlier, and then what else am I doing? I have to put name tags on the Christmas gifts. I think I got all of them. Maybe one person I don't have because I'm not sure if they're going to show up or not. Um, I even had to buy extra for people who, it turns out, oh, surprise, you're going to show up. And I was like, what? That was another thing. Even if I finished the Christmas gift shopping for the usuals, there's still more people showing up. So I was like, my brain. And so I had to go yesterday. And then I was waiting for a package as well. And then didn't show up till like, I think almost 8 o'clock. Like, holy shit. But it arrived. So that's good. Thankfully, it was my stuff. Anyway. Is it just me or every year during the Christmas shopping month, I see things more for myself than other people? Tell me that's not just me, because every year it's gotten worse, and I know that I won't see that stuff ever again, so I end up buying. Thankfully, it's not like electronics and stuff. No, there was some. If it is, it has to be useful, like the card reader. I needed that actually, but yeah, I see a lot more things, more for myself than other people, because I know what I want, but I don't know what everyone else wants. And sometimes what I think they want turns out, oh, they don't like it anymore. I was like, oh, damn it. That's why I think, no, I believe I am one of the easiest people to buy for. Just give me art supplies. I don't give a shit. As long as it's not from the dollar store, okay? Target, Walmart, though around that standard, I'm fine. But Like, even if I get duplicates, that's great. And I was like, oh, I have more of this color. That's fine. Even if there are some weird ass colors, I'll probably figure something out with them eventually if I remember. And then even like a bunch of canvases. Hey man, I'm down for that. I have no problem with that. Like, I could figure something out. Also, you can also get me something from Thrift Town or like thrift shopping, particularly canvases or wood objects that are, flat, not super random weird stuff, but like a flat surface area wood object, or uh, canvases that are like paintings. They don't have to be like blank white. They can have like people already painted on that. And I got a few of those. And then I showed to a friend or so, and then they're like, "Oh no, you're gonna paint over that? That one's a nice paint." I'm like, "Yeah, it's mine. I do what I want with it." So even used canvases, I will try to figure something out. But I haven't done that in a while, so I it's starting to compile. I need to figure something out with those. That's one of my to do things for 2026, ongoing since probably 5 years ago. Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna have this out here for now, and then the rest, ugh, I'll let it sit for a bit. Yeah, this is not. It's not. I don't finish my work on the live. Unfortunately, I don't have that kind of time. So I got something to work on here. Little twin stars. I rarely ever paint. Where did I put that one with them in the? That one I did of them in the Halloween pumpkin outfits. Those were hella cute. I wish I did that more, but I didn't think that far. But this one was like a more classic version of Little Twin Stars. I think the person I'm giving it to would appreciate a lot more. But if they want the new version as well, hey man, I can do that too if I feel like it. That's the other problem. If I feel like it. Do I have any things to show that I have on my desk? I'll show a bit later. I need to actually get some work done. Hopefully I'll get this one done in particular. Only problem is the line art. Oh my god, this cough. And if you're gonna tell me just go to the doctor, do you know how much these jerks cost, even with insurance sometimes? Oh my god. Excuse me. And if I start having dry coughs, I might have to hold off on talking again. I don't want to be like that, but ugh, it's hella dry. Let me see if I have a cough drop too. Ugh, I hate standing up when I don't have to, but I have to. Also, if you notice, I tried doing these fake nail things. The good thing about it is it looks like, ooh, I have something to look at if I'm bored. That's one thing. But the other thing is it looks a lot cleaner. Well, please disregard that. That's my fault. But they look so much cleaner than putting on nail polish, which I've done for years, and I just avoided fake nails because I don't know. I just thought I always see the really long ones, and I hate those because I'm like, how do you wipe? Tell me. Or maybe don't tell me. I don't want to know. Because even the ones I got for these, they were a little bit longer. I did not like them, so I cut them. But I think I cut them too short in a rush, so some parts kind of stick out, but thankfully you don't notice it too much. I also don't realize I don't like this color on my skin tone. It looks kind of dead. Because I thought it'd be a little bit more brighter, but turns out the lighting in the thumbnail was very misleading. So that's my bad. I have to not buy that. Plus the ones on Amazon were not very good. Sorry, Amazon. Why'd you do that? That's not my fault. Whereas the ones I bought at the store were a lot nicer. But they're like $10. I'm like, ugh, that's too much for me. Yeah, it is shit, man. I could buy that, get some fruits or some shit. Not this. Ugh. Anyway, that was a random splurge. Okay. Ugh, that looks a lot better now. I wonder if I can lighten it up a bit. Anyway, yeah, the downside is your hair gets caught in them. And it's a weird feeling. I don't like it, and so I can't scratch my head if I'm like, oh, my head feels a little itchy, and then some of my hair gets caught inside these freaking nails. Also, the glue starts sticking out too. That's gross. And you can only leave it on for 7 days. Well, the ones I have say 7 days, and they say we do not recommend you wearing them after 7 days. I think I went over 7 days the first time around because I didn't know how long to keep them on. But it was probably like 8 days. I was like, okay, maybe I should take them off. And silly, naive me thought I could save them and reuse them. No, you can't. Once you peel them off, it looks gross. So don't keep them. Anyway, I don't think I would ever have the long nails because even the ones that were slightly long, I hated it. It felt weird, and so I just automatically trimmed them with my nail cutters, and it's a lot better and easier to use. It looks a lot cleaner than nail polish, but yeah, it gets caught on like hair, and I don't like that. Okay, this looks a lot better. The only thing I have an issue with is the line art. I'm gonna have trouble with that. I don't know if I can get this done. Probably not. Unless I don't sleep. That is also an option. No, let's not make that an option. Yeah, I know this is mostly cute stuff, but I need a break. Like, a legit break from all the detailed art I've been doing. I don't understand. I wish I was like those people. I mean, I used to be when I was just obsessed with making detailed art. But as I got older, I don't have the time for that stuff. So I have to compromise and adjust and adapt to what I can and can't do. And if I am overwhelmed with the detailed art, I make do with this kind of stuff. The funny thing is, like I mentioned before, this is harder for me to do than detailed art. Detailed art, I can hide my mistakes, and a lot of mistakes I've made. This is a lot harder to do. Like I mentioned here, I rushed when I did this, and it shows. For me, it shows. This could be done a lot better if I took my time, but I did not have enough time. So when it's rushed, it's very obvious for me. And I could have done way better with the handwriting here, but again, press for time, sir. Lower it. Anyway, if I'm pressed for time, the rushed look definitely is more clear and apparent than say if I took the time and the patience. While I did rush a little bit, it's actually a lot more clean and precise than this was much for the surface area. So yeah, but I can still appreciate the effort from that time to right now, so it's okay. I won't throw it in the fire. Don't worry, I'm not that dramatic. I don't, I don't even have an open fire, open flame. Maybe I should do a nicer painting where they have like realistic clouds and they're just hovering around. I don't know. Sometimes ideas do come up, but will I actually do them or someone else? No, no, don't do it. No guarantee though. Oh God, I'm tired. Oh, I was ranting on Instagram a little bit. Micro rants. You know how Christmas was 2 days ago? Well, now it's 2 days ago. And I thought, oh, since it's December 26th, I can do Christmas shopping and people are, they're just got stuff. They're not going to the mall. Wrong. I was at the mall yesterday and it's crowded. What the fuck? You think like you got enough stuff? That's it. Stay home or spend time with your love. No, like what century am I in? Because I went there and there's people still buying gifts. They're not like returning gifts. Like, I don't like this. This is ugly. Can I get store credit? No. I saw a little boy carrying a dinosaur to the cash register. Like, what the fuck? What? How much more crap do you need? You just got Christmas stuff. You need more stuff? Apparently so. That was my old lady brain was mind boggled by the idea that like you just had Christmas, you're still here buying shit. Well, for me, Christmas is until tomorrow or today rather. So because yeah, we had separate Christmases and we'll have a ginormous Christmas gathering later today. But then these people, they had I'm assuming a good majority of them spent Christmas with family and got their stuff. They're still here buying things. Like and they're not just buying produce. So I was like, what the flaming fart is what? What? Capitalism, you know. Oh my god, that was weird. Because I don't really shop during the December 26th. I'm at home. I'm just like, ugh, I'm tired. Or I'll go out and wander around a bit, but not enough to be shopping the day after. Holy crap, man. So when I actually saw that firsthand, I was like, what the fuck? Go home. Aren't you broke? God. I'm not saying I'm rich. No way in hell am I. But I have, again, the thing I have is tomorrow. And I was last minute shopping. These guys, I'm pretty sure they had Christmas already. I'm like, why are you still here? Go home. Let your wallets rest or cry themselves to sleep or something. Anyway, that's their problem, I guess. Sorry for the rant. I thought that was so weird that they just could not fight the urge to just stay home and enjoy the gifts that they received. Or maybe their family's annoying. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? It was kind of funny that. Oh my gosh. I know it sounds like I want my kid to stop laughing, but if I don't tell him to control his tone, he won't, he'll get louder. This is not even loud for him. And that's from my side of the family. Oh, see, you're coughing. Your body's telling you to knock it off. Okay. Oh, updates on that Instagram viral reel I did about Sailor Moon Cosmo's reaction. I think the last time it was like a few, at least 10K or something. As of now, it's like 118K views. I never had that for something I made. Well, technically made. Okay, it was a reaction. But I was present there. Hey, what'd I just say? Lower it. I'm sorry. I hate doing that. See what I mean? I know he's laughing and stuff, but it's just the volume and it drowns out how I talk. So I am unnaturally loud for someone who's an introvert. I don't want to be loud, but I'm competing with the volume. So anyway, what the hell was I talking before I was rudely interrupted? Um the viral video. Yeah, it's 118K views alone. A lot of like over 2,000 likes. Several comments I haven't gone back to. I was busy, okay? I'll start tomorrow after the family gathering, I swear. I'm sorry. I don't think they'll watch my live stream here, but just so you know, I'll get to the I know I'm supposed to do it immediately cuz that's what they suggest, but it was around Christmas time, damn it. I'm tired. So, I was like hella winded and people really thought I never watched Sailor Moon in my life, which is dumb because I did. Just I stopped for sure on Sailor Moon R, but I did watch some of the movies, like the Black Dream Hole, whatever, and then uh Sailor S. Yeah, I think I don't know. But I didn't see the one about Super S until last night. Yeah, last night, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess that's how that happened. But I wasn't really invested because I don't know. I just think the arrangement between Usagi and Mamoru was really off-putting. Plus, her calling him Mamo-chan the whole time, it was really off-putting for me. it, I don't know. It's just me because I'm not a girly person, and so. But if people like it, that's fine. I don't say anything about that. That's fine for just for me. It was kind of distracting. So it. I was also painting, so there was that. But it was also the crystal version, not the what was it? Like, goodness gracious. I hate competing with family sometimes. I was able to watch it and yet I was not that invested, so but some parts were kind of weird, but at the same time, I figured I'd try watching it, but I think I also have to watch all over again. I don't want to do that. I don't have that kind of time anymore. I don't like competing with family. You have no idea. they laugh and they have big voices and I have to compete because I'm not naturally a loud person. I swear I'm not. But China ruined that for me. Okay, that part's done for now. I probably have to do another layer because I still see some streaks on there. Now I gotta work on the skin. Yeah. Just a recap of a prior same person. I still did this stuff. Where do I have to? Let me see where I have to go. Okay, so I have to still work on the boobs. I think those are boobs. And also here, I kind of am curious about the origin story about these demigorgons. And then, yeah, I have to finish these areas. And then that should be it. I don't want to do too much. I thought I could do details for the teeth, but I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm not. I'm not. The teeth are enough. So, yeah, same person. Yeah. This is what I'm taking a break from. One of them, anyway, with this. Yes, this is more difficult for me. I wish I was lying. It'd be fun if it was, but I'm not. Should I? Nah. I don't know yet. Yeah, this was giving me problems in the. I think this was last year. Might have been last year. I forgot. But I didn't like how it turned out, so I kind of put it away. Now I'm like, oh, maybe this can be my saving grace, and I have a chance to give it. Now I'm like, oh, I don't know now, because I also have to seal it and hope it won't stick. After, oh, it doesn't even. They say full curing is 24 hours. I'm like, I don't have that kind of time. Can I change the bunny or do I have to make it darker? I have no idea. I can make it purple actually, because the pink seems a bit much. Oh no, what's that? What else was I trying to watch? I tried watching some other anime, but I wasn't paying attention as much because I was either wrapping presents or working on that other painting right there. One of them, I think, was Inuyasha, like the very first one or two episodes, and I couldn't keep watching. I'm sorry. It's supposed to be nostalgic because some of the J-pop artists did the ending credits, and they were like super like really popular. I only remember Yumi Hamasaki, and I'm not sure about Amuro Namie. I think she was there. I forgot. And what's their name? Crap. Do as infinity. There you go. Oh my god. I have to remember. I know who they are, and then when I have to say it out loud, I freaking forget. Sorry, let me put this here because it's kind of bothering me. But then after maybe 2 or 3 episodes, I got distracted. I also tried rewatching Death Note. Initially, I liked it, but for some whatever reason, when I try to rewatch it, I get distracted. So whenever I get distracted, there's a good chance I might come back to it if I'm like, oh, maybe I'll come back, and then it's like, forget it. One anime I always come back to is Claymore because they still have it on YouTube. Please stay on there as much as possible. There's also Revolutionary Girl Utena. But near the end, I start not liking it as much because it gets kind of gross. Like, and they're like a bunch of middle schoolers and a few high schoolers. It's really, I was like, what? That's what they were doing? Okay, I guess, but ew. Y'all need to get your heads checked. Like, it was that off-putting. I was like, oh my god. Plus, sometimes the symbolism kind of just goes over my head, and I was like, especially if you're a kid and you're trying to figure out what the heck are they trying to say. I don't get it. Like, we're all not what do you call them, philosophers trying to look through everything and anything when people say things and, oh, what does that mean, what does that mean, how do I interpret this? I'm like, I was 13, 14 years old first time watching. I'm like, what the fuck is this? But it's pretty. I guess I can watch it. Another one I think I tried watching. Oh, Demon Slayer. I didn't continue watching it until, and then I was like, oh, they have season 4 already, because I kind of wait till everything's almost done or practically done, and then I just binge watch everything. But sometimes the fan service gets a bit ridiculous. It's like, oh, this is definitely not for me unless I like girls, and I'm like, you're okay, but I don't like you that much. But yeah, it was very heavy with one of the Hashiras, let's just say. But then yeah, I didn't watch it fully on because I was wrapping presents last minute, and by the time I was practically done, I kind of fell asleep a little bit. Then my kid's like, I need to do my homework. I'm like, okay, fine. And I snoozed a bit. Okay, so this is a little better, but a lot of areas need some cleanup. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? I don't know if I'll do another. I did try to do a second video reaction. While it was not as popular as the Sailor Moon one, it did get at least one 1.6K views, and that's still better than my art stuff, which is like maybe 50 views, 200 views, 139 views, and like 3 likes from the same people who've been supporting me. Thank you so much for those guys. But then everyone else, it's like, whatever. Whatever. And then plus edits or Instagram tells me, oh, you have a 87% skip rate. That means they skip over your crap seconds into watching. It's like, oh, thank you. So that's a bit disheartening to see, and I don't feel like looking into the analytics about my stuff. I'm not in the mood to look at that stuff. I know if I was more engaging and, oh, if I did this and then I don't care for that. I just put it out there because what am I going to do with my art stuff if I don't have the internet? I'm just going to put it in the closet. I'll be like, oh, that's nice, and just put it in the closet. I'm not going to sell it most of the time. And if you're like going to, oh, you should sell it, go do my taxes for me first and we'll talk. Especially if it gets successful and then the government starts knocking, hey, we notice you're making money. We need some too. I'm like, no, you don't. Like, ask someone who's making more money than me. Why are you picking on me? So anyway, yeah, I just do this to have fun. Do this to take a break from life. I think that helps me out a lot. I do have talks with some people where they say, I just can't make anything. I'm like, yes, you can, okay? I'm not that bright, but if I can make something, so can you. And if it's not art stuff, it's something else, okay? So don't talk bad about yourself too much. It's it's within reason. We're all human. We could talk bad about ourselves sometimes, but if it's all you talk about and that's your identity, like you need to stop. Do something else more productive in your life. Okay, so I'm gonna put myself live stream on my PC, and it's kind of funny to see since there's a delay, but it's also kind of creepy seeing myself while I do this. Um, anyway, yeah. I also hope from this channel that, or these kinds of live streams, I can encourage people to do art. And this stuff I got, this is canvas from Daiso. Once upon a time, it was 150, now 225. Yeah, I know, right? But at the time when I purchased it, it was either 150 or 175, one of those two. So even still, it's technically affordable. But you can still go on Amazon and get like some in bulk. But that's if you actually want to paint. I don't want you to buy in bulk and then turns out after one painting you don't even finish it. You're like, ew, this sucks. I don't like. It can happen. Okay, so just start with one painting, and if you like it, buy another one individually. And if you keep liking it, just yeah, then you can consider getting like 2 pieces, 3 pieces set, something like that. Don't buy like 20 and then you don't like painting. Because that's messed up. And if anything, I would think acrylic paint would be the easiest to work with out of all the mediums, painting mediums, because it dries pretty fast. But if you want to slow down again, you have to probably use some kind of acrylic medium to slow it down from drying, so you have more time to blend and do. Depends on what your project is, but just start with this. You don't have to worry about acrylic mediums, because I didn't even use acrylic mediums for like decades, like at least 2 decades. So yeah, um, I'm not a professional either. This is just a hobby. So yeah. Just start painting something and work on something you like. That helps out a lot, that you pick something you like but also simple. um for me, I'm nuts. I like detailed stuff, so I put a lot of unnecessary work on myself, but I do like the process of things finally looking like, oh, that's what that's supposed to look like. That's pretty fun. Okay, so I don't know what having fun is apparently, but I think that's fun. Anyway, the simplified stuff, I think that would be a lot easier for the most part, but I cannot guarantee it because I have a hard time painting in simple paintings. I get the detailed stuff done faster than the simple paintings. This is practically done. This took me about a week. This took me a year. Yeah, I know, right? That doesn't make sense, lady. What are you doing? I don't know. My poor brain. Anyway, yeah. So here's attempt number 2 after a year. Let's see how far I get from here. Oh gosh, I just realized the sky is kind of eh. Do I have? Oh, and then I bought this for my family. Brief intermission, but if you know this sound, ah, yes. This was for my family, but turns out even though they like singing more than I do, they don't like using it. So now I have to use it, and I don't sing. What I do instead is say stupid stuff like fart, booger, that's me. I say stupid stuff and think it's funny, and then I stop because I get bored really fast. But I think I will bring it tomorrow for the family gathering, even though they probably have more fancy stuff on where we're going. So yeah, yeah, I don't sing. I'll try to do something that is the equivalency of singing, but no guarantees of success. Plus, I realized I did try this karaoke thing with my family back, I think in Thanksgiving, because I felt bad. My other, not bad, more like, oh, my other relatives who rarely ever sing or I ever see them sing are actually singing. maybe I should. And I felt some level of pressure. So I sang one of the old songs I usually listen to on my phone, and then I realized I don't remember the near the end of the song because I skipped that part. So I just ad lib because I'm like, and then they do that whoa yeah part of the song, and I'm like, oh god. So I just like whoa yeah in that dead deadpan tone I usually have, and people loved it. Well, they were laughing at me, but I didn't take that part seriously. But I realized I don't listen to the entire song, so I forget how the rest of the song goes. Downsides of having technology is not knowing the entire song. But they say so much whoa so long, and I'm like, okay, I'm tired. You're saying that for 20 minutes. I'm gonna go to the next song, so that makes sense, right? Yeah, I as a Filipino American, there is this stereotype about Filipinos loving to sing and hogging the karaoke machine. I'm not that. I would avoid it like the plague. And even that one time singing, that's like once in the entire year that I do that. And so I just, okay, I'm done now. And then get out of my face. And that's it. Oh, that one has white too. Oh shit. I'm trying to figure out what else do I have to color. And again, thank you for dropping by. I always appreciate it oh so much. Hope your guys' holidays or Christmas or your day in general went well on the 25th. Like I mentioned, because my the main family Christmas gathering is moved to Saturday, what happened on actual Christmas? Basically, we spent individual Christmases in our own home. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's nice. I don't mind. That's not so bad. Wrong. For starters, my kid was excited and woke me up early. But that's not a bad thing. That's the norm. But I was like super exhausted from what was I doing? I forgot. I was doing something and I got hella tired. And then he was waking me up like, wake up, it's Christmas, it's Christmas. And I was like, oh right, I was making cookies. Holy shit. Yeah, I was making cookies. And then I was like, okay, let me just fall out of the bed and I'll be on my way. So I rolled myself off the bed, and he was already ripping out the presents from Santa and all that stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, can you let me? And I couldn't find my phone for like 5 minutes, so I couldn't record that part. But then there wasn't that many gifts because some other family members were out of town, and I got. I can't record when I'm giving birth, sir. I can't. I'm pushing you out. How am I going to record? I mean, maybe some people have, but not me. I'm like, I'm not in a position to be doing that. Anyway, yeah, I was just cleaning up the wrapping paper and cooking lunch, and then I was still behind on laundry, so I was doing that too. And then did I? My husband did make dinner, and my brother helped me out with. Oh yeah, it was also garbage night, and so I was like, but thankfully I got some level of help. But I still had to do the majority of it, so I was like hella tired, and I was still cleaning and stuff and putting away dishes. Oh, holy hell! So that's the Christmas not a lot of people want to talk about. All the cleaning and prepping and this and that. And that was just in the like within your own house, but then with the gathering, oh my god, how people do that and have fun, I don't know. I would not have fun. I'd be like, no, my house is not it's an illusion. It's not here. Who has a house? I don't have a house. I don't know what you're talking about. Where's my blue? I'm looking for it. Blue, where is you, stupid? This isn't what I want, but I have to use it. And use that one. And I guess, not you. Maybe this one. Oh my gosh. Paintbrush. Let's not be stupid. Let's not be stupid or I'll be upset. Yeah, I can make up songs just to kill time, but it's not like a freaking something you belt your organs out with. This is kind of a big brush. Oh, my family went fishing yesterday, and then there was a storm. I also was out shopping, but at least I was aware that I would be inside the majority of the day, so I was just aiming for that. And that was a good place I went to because when I was about to leave after the shopping I did, and I was like, okay, I gotta get out of here. A bunch of rain was pouring outside, and I was like, what the heck? And so I took my time to go through the indoor route, and I had to go through Target to go to the exit. And it's still raining pretty hard. And while I was inside, I bought a freaking umbrella because I didn't bring a umbrella with me. And the small portable one I've had, I can't find it. And then the only one I know of is this big giant clear one. So I was like, oh, damn it. So I had to buy another one. That sucked, but I bought one. And it's a lot smaller than I thought it'd be. So I was like, oh, well, I got ripped off. And then thankfully when I was getting home, it stopped raining and it was very minimal. It was like very few drops. So I was like, "Oh, yeah, that's great." But it was still raining off and on. And so my husband was fishing. I was like, "Hey, are you out fishing or where are you?" And he's like, "Oh, we're still at this pier blah blah blah." And I was like, "Is there any other place where you can like be dry?" He's like, "No, we're at the pier." And I was like, just go home. Just go home. You're going to get sick before your trip and just go the heck home. And he's like, it stopped raining and there's a big rainbow. And I was like, yeah, that's nice. Thank you for showing me that. Now go home. It's like, I don't want to deal with both of you being sick. And I'm already dealing with my stupid cough. So I'm not in the mood to deal with all three of us sick at the same time. So just go home. And then by the time we got home, the sun was shining, and you see like the sunset peeking out of the rain clouds. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. I need to go home. I did take a few pictures, and then I rush home. Okay. I know where my priorities are, and the very temporary. Oh, that's a nice picture. I better take a picture of that. Okay, go home. I don't like being sick. Pisses me off because I could do all these things, and I don't feel like doing it because I'm sick. I already had that for the majority of this month. I don't need any more. And I'm tired of it. Okay, I got most of the main parts painted. That's good. How much time do I have? I wasn't even paying. It's already an hour? Oh, okay. Sorry. Maybe I could show a few things before I go because do I have time to finish this before I go to sleep? It's almost 1. Probably not. Probably not. Can I use this? Let's find out. Oh, it doesn't do much of anything. Okay, good to know. When I go to Goodwill to get the used canvases, there's some paintings, actual paintings from people, but they're not very good paintings. Or I don't know, maybe they're good for someone, but from what I can tell, it's like from little kids. And I try not to be mean about that because little kids don't know any better. But some of them you could tell, like maybe they made it for their parents. It's like, I made this for you, and they're like 7, 8 years old, and you're like, oh, that's nice, and then they give it to Goodwill. Like, dang, that's such a dick move. I would feel more. I'll feel awful if I did that. But I do know that there are some paintings my kid did that are like, oh, what's going on? Okay, all right. It's a nice boat. It's a nice bridge. Thank you. Um, is it okay if I paint over it? So I did have that conversation with my kid before. Like I see something that he painted when he was 2 or 3, and then I go, "Oh, do you still like this?" And he's like, "Nah." Like, is it okay if Mama paint over it? Yeah. I was like, You want anything on the painting? No. I was like, okay. So I do ask permission before I start taking my kids' things and painting over them. I don't remember if I have a painting that I did that with that I consider, oh, this was worth painting over my kids' masterpieces, but he doesn't even remember what they are, so that should be fine, I assume. Obviously, if it's like something he's proud of and he really likes, I would not touch it. Of course, I'm not that big of a monster. But if it's something he barely remembered and he was just doing splatters here and there, and he was saying it's a butt, he did have that butt phase. Then I can ask, oh, is it okay if I paint over this, or do you still like it? And if he says yes, then drop it. Don't be annoying. But if he says, oh, yeah, you can paint it, I was like, oh, are you sure? Then if he says yes, then proceed to next step. Yeah, I need to start painting on my stuff. Oh my gosh. I have so many works in progresses. It's not even funny. So if there is like a rapid succession of me getting a whole bunch of stuff completed, that's because I have a whole bunch of them on standby I never got around to. Or I lost interest and I was like, when will I be interested? Maybe today, maybe in 6 months. Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, this part's hella boring. Ugh. Did I do? Oh, no, I didn't do this side. Oh, I remember what was kind of off putting about the Sailor Moon crystal. The voices. I don't like them. When they try to sound young, they don't sound like kids. They sound like adults trying to sound like kids. There are exceptions like The Simpsons. Oh, are they? Yeah. I think they're my older sister's favorite too, because I only noticed her liking them from what I can remember, and then the rest I don't know how I remember, but I do remember her liking it. I like their they have so much merch and it's really cute, so I get the appeal. There's a lot of pastels, and I like pastels. Hey, can you not do that, please? Thank you. Hey, do you want me to take that away? Don't play around like that. See, even Dada doesn't like it, so don't do that. He's playing with the globe. Yeah, I did not really get attached to Little Twin Stars that much until recent years where they had so much merch coming out and they're really pretty, but they're also expensive sometimes. So I'm like, I like you. And yet, I'm surprised I don't see too many Little Twin Stars in US Sanrio. I would think they would be kind of popular, but I only see like Pom Pom Pudding, Cinema Roll, Karopi, Karomi, and My Melody, and of course the Hello Kitty. If you're lucky, you get Tuxedo Sam. If you're lucky, maybe Choco Cat, and then that's about it. Like, because my favorite by default is Zashi Kibuta, but he is not loved by Sanrio that much. He is rarely ever seen in Sanrio, except a random cameo in their anniversary series or in a Sanrio characters roster sort of thing. And I'm lucky enough to even find him. And then even then, it's the same pose. He's always butt naked with a scarf. And he's sitting and doing something. But he, at least the one where they have like the anniversary, he has a little suit on with no pants, which I think is cute. I try to get as much merch of that stuff as I can. Do I have it here? I was just looking at it. Oh. Is he on here? Well, I don't want to open it, but they have like this little pouch from OK Marketplace. I think this was supposed to be free, but they charge you. I'll keep quiet because I have mixed feelings. But Zashiki Buddha, man, you know what? Screw it. I'll open it. Get out of there. So if you can tell, Zashiki Buddha is there. This very faint colored, oh my god, it's blurry. This guy right here. I like him. He's my favorite character. But I rarely ever see him. And when you do see him, he has to be with everybody else. He can't stand alone because people don't remember him. I'm like, I remember him, but I'm too old. So yeah. I still think he's cute. And he has so much marketing potential. So much potential. And yet Sanrio does not want to utilize him enough. I think the last time he had a series was 2018, and it was okay. So because Sanrio does not give him enough love and merch, I have to make my own merch. And that's him right here. And I kind of tweaked him a little bit. I gave him slightly bigger cheeks. But what ended up happening is he looks like Lulu the Piggy. And I like Lulu the Piggy too. So because Sanrio does not love Sashiki Buddha, I opted for Lulu the Piggy. Do I have... Yeah, I have Lulu the Piggy. Hold on. Oh, gosh, my stuff. This guy here and Zashiki Buddha, because he has so much more merch, I adjusted and went to his stuff like crazy because, well, they said it's neither a boy or a girl, so they don't really know. But if Zashiki Buddha had stuff like this, I'd be all over it. My wallet would be crying horrible, bitter tears that I'm wasting all the freaking pennies for Lulu. Well, I try my best not to spend too much, okay? So while they have a lot of... There's some designs I don't like. But this is pretty cute. It's supposed to look like a chicken burger or a hamburger container. I don't have the heart to throw it away. It's that cute. Like, this packaging is pretty damn impressive. I don't have the heart to throw it away. But yeah, they have like only 4... These are little cars, fun fact. I forgot if I showed it, but if you close it... Oh no. Yeah, it's kind of... I think I don't know if it's a defect because some parts are kind of scratched up, but it does work. If it feels like it. But he sure eats that burger fast. But yeah, this is ridiculously cute. Maybe I'll make a reel or a short of how fast it goes on a flat surface if I have the time. But yeah, if Sanrio can... If another company can do so much with pigs, why can't Sanrio? And they even had an event, I think either in Hong Kong or Thailand or Singapore, where they have a full-out Lulu the Piggy everything. And I'm like, I have reason to go to Southeast Asia and Hong Kong. Like, they know what they're doing. I'm like, Sanrio, you have several pigs, not just Zashiki Buddha. What are you doing with your pigs? Give them love too. But they're like, no. I was like... That's why I've kind of been not so keen with some Sanrio things. I don't buy a whole bunch. I can't. They're too expensive. And plus I'm getting old. So okay, so I gotta wait for this to... Or should I add another? I don't think this will be finished on time either. That sounds about right. But I gotta wrap things up also, because I have to clean up even though I really don't want to. Where is that other... Oh my god, I'm like losing all my paint. Story of my life. Okay. So what did I do today? I was ranting about Christmas not totally being over on my end because we gotta do that in some hours. I'm hella tired from wrapping gifts. I'm not even done yet. Well, I did the gift part, but I have to do the name tags, and I misplaced my name tags yet again. So they're somewhere. I just gotta find them, unless they want to deal with post-it notes. But that seems kind of eh. And then I was whining about how there were still people out buying gifts at the mall, even though Christmas was literally 2 days ago or a day ago at the time. And I was like, how much more crap do you need? My Christmas isn't starting till later tomorrow at that time. What's your excuse? I don't want to know, to be honest. I'll probably just get mad and stomp off in disgust. Um, just my motivation to doing this sort of thing on live stream, and what else? My little rant about Sanrio versus Lulu the Piggy and how they utilize pigs better in other companies. Toy Zero Plus versus Sanrio. And well, I don't know Toy Plus Zero, but hey man, they're always cranking out something new, and I can't keep up. But maybe it's for the best, because if I did, oh my god, they have a lot of ridiculously cute pig things. I managed to get a few that are worth getting, but the other stuff I don't know yet, unless I buy in directly from Hong Kong or Thailand or some other. But with what money when everything's stupid expensive here, you know? Especially next year, the money's going to be especially tight. God, hella stupid. And then some other stuff. Eh, whoops. But yeah, I hope for next year I get more art done, even though as years pass by, I'm either super busy or super tired, and by the time I have time for art, I have to go to sleep. I hope it will not be the case this coming 2026, but no promises. I also aim to try to do new things that I'm not really, I don't know about not comfortable with, but try something that challenges me a bit more, but also I still have fun with it. Um, there's also dealing with anatomy, because while I can draw people, I'm not always the best at proportions and different perspectives of human anatomy. So that would be good to work on, as well as dynamic poses, hands and toes. I mean, fingers and toes are usually my horrible, horrible shame of not being able to do as well as I hope. And if, I have to draw them, I pretend that, oh, I am good. And I gather as much references as I can, but sometimes there's some parts that are kind of wonky, but I keep my mouth shut most times. Most times. So I hope for next year I try to challenge my art stuff a little bit more. Maybe try some new mediums, try some new crafts. We'll see, or get back to my old crafts. That's also something I was considering doing, because I need to use my art supplies, and hopefully I could make them as gifts and give to people as well, so I cannot have clutter.
What if the Earth was very fast like this?
I fall off the planet.
Because the planet is too fast.
Yes.
It doesn't know how to stop.
Yep.
It won't stop for 42 minutes.
Yep. So anyway, I think I need to sign on out. I will try to do what I can off camera, because I'm glad that there is some progress and their faces look a little bit cleaner. The only thing that's stumping me is making the line art because I have to mix paints and I don't like doing that. I don't have the correct acrylic paint marker color to do this, so I have to do it by hand. And line art with painting, I am pee pee cockadoodie with it. But I will try to do what I can given the time that I lack. Um, yeah, that's about it. Do I have a few things to show besides Lulu the piggy that I have? Oh, I did have this for my Santa gift. Does anyone watch Avatar: The Last Airbender? I got Toph from Target. They had also Cabbage Man. I also have Cabbage Man. I like those two. Can you not do that, sir? I already warned you. So I got these two, and they're so cute. And that's all I'm going to get. I don't care for Aang. I don't care for... Though, Appa would be a good one, too. I liked Appa. And then that's it. I don't want the rest. The rest, they can do whatever. But yeah, I got these two, and they were super cute. So I had to get these. Sorry. I'm just glad that they were pretty affordable. And not like $20. I'll be upset. Don't be $20 and be like that. Though the details are pretty good. I like it. And then I also got this guy. This is a big ass keychain. It's quite hefty. It's quite heavy. You could like throw it down a building and it would take someone's eye out. That's how heavy this is. Like, like Empire State Building, and you just drop it and I got hit by a Hangyo down. You're like, oh shit. But yeah, I thought this was cute as a standalone figurine. I don't have the heart to keep it as a keychain. Those ball chains, I don't have the best of luck. They tend to break. Anything else? Oh, one progress. I uh, maybe move your wet self on over yonder. Oh, where is over yonder? Okay, there is fine. Hopefully I don't make a mess. I do have progress on my former Instagram bag. This is super pretty. I love the colors right now. It's supposed to be like a cotton candy. Oh, what the hell is that? Sorry, I'm looking at something and I think I pressed a button. So anyway, yeah, I have a lot better progress now. The original colors I already painted over as much as I can. And then I just have like the pink, blue, and purple pastels, but mostly pink and blue. And so this side is done too. It's nothing special. I just blend colors with fabric paint, and then I guess I have to work on these. This is going to take a while because look at, like, I have this side and this and that side and this stupid thing here. This is going to be a freaking eyesore to deal with. God, what did I do? So yeah, this is going to take a while. And I'd had to paint inside, but I don't think I'll paint all the way. Look at my butt. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah, this thing is puckering like a mother F. I don't see, and when I try to make it more flat, then there's like all these weird creases and ugh, this is such an eyesore. But yeah, it's very reminiscent to Little Twin Stars. Their color scheme is basically like this, more or less, and I like it a lot. So I'm gonna keep working on it off and on, and hopefully there'll be a lot more progress than what it is now. But I am glad that something got started finally, because it took me a long time to finally start doing something about the Instagram sunset color. I do like the colors, but then it kept reminding me of the Instagram color scheme, so I was like, ugh. And then I did not paint this for several months. So yeah, I ended up like, ugh, okay, screw it. Let's just paint over everything. So yeah, that'll be it for now. I don't have that much stuff on me except winter babies. And I forgot that I only made the pigs, but not this. I got the sleigh from Daiso, but I think it was like a green and red color thing, and so I painted over it as like a pastel green with gold embellishments here and there. And I added like foam clay for snow and added some powdered glitter on it, and also some glitter on here as well. So this looked really cute, and you can detach them. So yeah, I have Zachiki Buddha and his little girlfriend. I'm pretty sure it's a girlfriend. I'm not sure if they're related, but I made them with polymer clay and they're stinking adorable. I wish they were a little bit more chubby, but it works perfectly with this size sleigh, and they can stand by themselves, I think. Yay! Let's take a closer look at that. Yeah, they can stand by themselves. It's very cute, but I think he got some wet splatters. But other than that, this is ridiculously cute in my book. And you can definitely fit them onto the sleigh. Sir, you're driving. So that is stinking adorable. So yeah, I figured I'd show that before I head on out. So have a great rest of your weekend. Happy New Year by the time I show up, maybe. And take care. All right, I'm going to sign off now. This is Delion getting on out. And can you not do that, please? My gosh, it's like you cannot stand silence. Okay, I'm going to go now. Take care. Bye-bye.